We all know where we have come from. And now we are witnessing a dangerous trend. The rushed sale of attempted sale of critical national infrastructure and strategic assets. Here I'm referring to Safaricom, and we have all heard about Safaricom, the JKI, which we were able to stop in court, Kenya Pipeline, among others, done without transparency, without public participation, and without any regard for the Constitution. Let me say this clearly and without hesitation. This is truly unacceptable. It is unconstitutional, and it will not stand. And we will not allow it to stand. So come out. Some of us are as simple as you see us. When we say it, we say it. And let me also be crystal clear. Countries do not prosper by selling their inheritance. They prosper by protecting it. Kenya will not become the Singapore, quote in quote, imagined by the current regime if that entrepreneurship and bottomish continues and is left unchecked. You cannot auction off to yourself what belongs to the people. Singapore was built on order, on discipline, on accountability, and a fierce intolerance for corruption, not the chaos, the carelessness, and the impunity we are witnessing today. I hope that those who are talking about Singapore will have read in some detail the wonderful writing by Lee Kuan Yew, the Prime Minister of Singapore, who was there to shape a nation that moved to become what Singapore is today. Ladies and gentlemen, public finance is a public trust, and every leader at the national and county level has a duty to defend that trust. After all, you've all been there swearing that you uphold the Constitution as by law established, and I want to tell you, a lot of you, particularly those who belong to the state capture team, are already in breach. In fact, it is perjury in law. Perjury. Swearing to stuff you don't believe in. This culture of budgeting with corruption already baked into the process clearly must end. And now we have heard from Ndindi Nyoro, apart from the budget, they want now to do it outside the budget so they can now compound the stealing, the thieving. And it will end. And those who have turned budgeting into a personal enrichment scheme will be held to account. That I can promise you in the next administration.